He's Andrew Greif. I'm Tyson Alger. We write for the Oregonian, and we're here outside the Hatfield Down Complex 2 days before Oregon opens up Pac-12 play against Washington State in Pullman. Andrew, Oregon had some rough times on the road last season, but Mark Helford said they're not really changing anything up this year, are they?
Yeah, he said that, and there were 2 losses last year on the road, of course, Stanford and Arizona. What they struggled with was not a procedural issue, so he's not changing anything about when they get to the hotel, when they have their meetings, how they do their walkthroughs. All that's completely the same. It's just they need to figure out how to channel that focus they've had against teams like Michigan State in the big stakes games into every league game as well, especially on the road where the home crowd won't do them any favors.
Yeah. And it's kind of been like a quiet week here this week at practice. Not a whole lot of huge news coming out. One of the kind of recurring themes is Marcus Mariota was on the cover of Sports Illustrated that came out yesterday, I believe.
Yes.
But it's an awesome photo of him from the Michigan State game. Apparently, everyone's been calling him Cover Boy over the last couple of days. You know, just really trying to chide Marcus because frankly, he gets kind of embarrassed by these things. He doesn't really necessarily like the attention, but you know, it's Marcus. He's going to kind of keep the same humble attitude, and I think it's kind of like a funny way for them to kind of get at him a little bit.
He said that he was asked, "Do you have any place in your apartment where you keep these things, like not a shrine, but a special place for all your accomplishments?" And he said, "No, I do not do that. I don't even have a place where I keep my game cleats, let alone a picture of myself," which I think is the answer you'd expect from Marcus Mariota, who has always been billed as maybe has the smallest ego on this team.
Oh, completely.
Going into this week, Washington State, of course, with more of a game plan. Look ahead. They throw the ball a lot. That's no secret. One guy I talked to today was Dior Mathis, the cornerback. He's a senior. And I asked him about his performance against Michigan State when he was picked on, thrown at quite a bit. And he said straight up, well, probably his worst game's a duck. He said he's never been thrown at that much since his freshman season. He's about 5'9" as it is. These guys were tall receivers. He said that it took him about 2.5 days to get over, basically figure it out. But he said that he's basically at a place now where he's very happy. And if he gets thrown at 10 times again, he's going to be okay.
Yeah, and Washington State will throw it a lot, and we'll see that happen Saturday night in Pullman.
Yep, 7:30 kickoff.